Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm very excited to be showing you guys how I got this look. The hair is giving, the makeup is also like, ooh, she's she's doing a little thing right here, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, today we're going to be getting into this look. Of course, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, that way you get notified anytime that I make a new upload. So without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. I am going to be starting off with hair because you guys know I always do hair first and then I do makeup afterward. That's just how I do things. A very big thank you to Recool Hair Company for sending over this lace unit that we're going to be installing. They're also sponsoring this video today, helping your girl pay her bills. We appreciate that. But yeah, so I am going to be installing this lace unit. It's a really cute like water wave wig. She's got some inches on her and we're going to be styling her up, making her look all cute. I am going to be doing the bald cap method today. I've just been really feeling, my bald cap method skills. So yeah, I'm going to use my Ebin lace adhesive to secure this wig cap like I always do. I also use this lace adhesive to secure my wigs. So I'm just going to let you guys vibe out to some cool music for this particular step as well as for like my wig install because those things are kind of like the same right now. And I'll be back to show you guys how I got the actual hairstyle. All of the information for this hair also is going to be in the description box. I'm going to put like all the little details about it there, as well as a link to the wig that I'm wearing. So if you have any questions, just make sure to check the description box. I hope you guys enjoy this very awesome music that I'm about to play right now, and I'll be back to let you guys in on like the details for the hairstyle. So I am all done installing this wig. Can I just say though, like the lace on this wig, it's giving flawless, guys. Like this is definitely going to be a wig that I put in like my everyday wig stash. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and style my edges now. I've been loving this little tiny curling wand. This tiny little flat iron. It's been just working wonders when it comes to my edges when I'm doing like my wig installs. So I'm going to use that along with just a tiny amount of hairspray. And I mean tiny, like a really small amount. I just do one spray on my edge brush and that's all I use to like style my edges up. Even though they're styled, I still like them to have like a little bit of fluff to them. So the less product that you use, the better. As I'm styling my edges, I'm also going to pull out some pieces from the front as like my bangs because I kind of wanted to do like my little antenna bangs. I don't know if that's what they're called, but I call them that because they remind me of bug antennas. I know I'm a dork, you don't have to tell me. Yeah, so as I'm doing that, I'm going to pull out those little pieces of hair too. And same thing as like the edges, I'm going to use like a little bit of tiny hairspray just to kind kind of like mold those little two pieces to the front so they lay exactly where I want them to. Again, you don't need a whole lot of product, just a little bit of hairspray to mold them into place. Next up, I'm gonna go in and do like my little buns that you see at the front there. So I'm already parted my hair using my hot comb, but I'm going to like reinforce these parts with my hairspray. So I do like a little bit of hairspray and then I just use my hot comb over that just to like reinforce the parts, so I don't have to like spend a whole lot of time like trying to get like super sleek straight ponytails when I'm like, you know, adding my rubber bands and stuff. So kind of like molding the hair into place helps like make that whole entire process of creating the ponytails that much easier. I'm gonna do 4 little ponytails first in the front. The parts that I did are kind of slanted to kind of like, you know, I don't know why I did that. I saw a picture on Pinterest and this is how the model was wearing her hair and I thought it was cute, so I'm just following the picture. The parts were slanted, so I'm making slanted parts. What can I tell you? So because these ponytails have so little hair, it helps to tease the hair first before you create your buns. I also added a little bit of hairspray to like the teased hair so it holds into place and stays nice and fluffy. And from there, I'll just kind of like, you know, it's kind of just like playing around with it. I used another hairband, or not a hairband, I used another rubber band to secure the buns into place and just kind of like mess with them until I have like the desired look that I'm going for. And that's pretty much it for the hairstyle. Super simple, not too difficult. I've definitely found this on Pinterest. I'm not that creative when it comes to hair. A lot of the hairstyles that I do, I'm definitely inspired by Pinterest. So shout out to Pinterest for this hair inspo. If you're ever like in need of inspiration, it's like the perfect place to go to for hair inspo. So from there, I'm just going to add my hair products to define these waves. This is a water wave wig, so I definitely wanted to make sure to, you know, give that the wavy hair in the back that's loose, you know, it's time to shine. Make sure those waves look nice and defined, and that'll be it for the hair. I love the way that the style came out. It's so cute. A big thank you again to Recool Hair Company for sending over this unit. So now that we are all done with the hair, let's go ahead and move into this makeup look. So I did my skincare off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into primer. I'm using one from Giorgio Armani. This is their Luminous Silk Primer. Love this stuff. It gives like the skin a little bit of like a inner glow type of vibe to it. I'm then gonna add the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer. I don't know why, but I've just been really enjoying like glowy products underneath my foundation. I feel like it kind of gives you like that really pretty like inner glow type of vibe. You know, we're glowing. So yeah, I'm gonna add that onto the skin as well. And then to prep the under eyes for concealer, I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I don't know if this is specifically made for the under eyes. I will find that out, but I saw Alexandra Anel use this on her channel and it's an amazing trick, so I've been using it. I feel like those little lines that I have on my lower lash line don't crease as easily anymore. And then I'll add my foundation. This one is from Makeup Forever. It's their HD Skin Foundation in shade 3Y56. I've been getting a lot of questions about the shade that I've been using, so I'll also make sure to put that in the description box. But yeah, I've been loving this foundation. It's a really nice like medium coverage but still buildable foundation, so you can go full glam if you want to, but I just really enjoy how like skin-like and lightweight it is. For concealer, I use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I combined like 2 shades. I don't recall what they are off the top of my head, but again, I'll make sure to put that in the description box. But I'm going to apply that on to the inner corner, take it slightly underneath the eyes, the sides of the nose, the sides of the mouth, and I'm just going to make sure to blend that really well with the sponge. I've been trying to use like less concealer, so I've been more like conscious about like the placement or like where I put it and everything. One trick that I did notice that kind of helps me out is just starting off with a little bit and just kind of like building from there. So, you know, go in with like the places that you actually really need the concealer, like those dark spots, and then if you need more, then you can build on top of it. If not, then you're good to go. Liquid blush is from Rare Beauty. This is their Soft Pinch liquid blush, and I don't know why I'm applying this directly onto the cheeks. I never do that. Definitely better to place it on the back of your hand first and just apply like little by little using a brush. It's just much more difficult to blend that way. So anyways, moving on to my setting powder. I'm going to use this one from Laura Mercier. It's their classic setting powder in shade Honey. I'm gonna do like my first layer of setting powder just to kind of get the concealer to set in place first, and then I'll go in with like an extra layer later on to to bake, but right now I just want to set everything. So I'm just using a really small amount first. For the rest of the skin, just for a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Glowish setting powder in shade number 9. I like this powder because it's not like super full coverage, but I more so enjoy it because of the finish. It's like a very like kind of like radiant type of finish to it. It has like a slight glow, so it doesn't make the skin look, you know, too incredibly matte. Bronzer is also from Huda Beauty from their Glowish line. It's in shade Rich number 5. I'm going to place that onto the forehead, cheekbones, on the nose, so I can go ahead and do my reverse contour when I'm doing my bake. I definitely went in with way too much bronzer on my cheek there. I don't know what happened, but if that ever happens to you, you can always just use a little bit of powder foundation to kind of like tone everything down. So bake is done. I'm going to go in with my powder blush now. This one's from Ars Couture. It's from their Love Sprung face palette. This is their newest face palette. I think it's number 8 if I'm not mistaken. They have like a really pretty combination of like these super cute peachy blushes. So cute. And you guys know how much I love a peach blush. It's like definitely like my favorite thing in the world. So now we're going to take a break with the skin and move into this eye look. I'm very excited because I've been loving this little Siren eye trend. I think it's very pretty. So I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadows first. I already have the lid space prepped and ready to go. The first shade that I'm gonna use is from the Colored Rain Rebellious Nudes palette. It's slightly darker than my skin tone, so it's gonna work as like a perfect transition shade. I'm gonna apply this using a fluffy brush onto the crease and just kind of drag it out into the outer corner. Next up, I'll use the Melt Cosmetics Brunette palette. I don't know if this is a product. Oh, no, it is still on the market. I just remembered that I saw it in Sephora the other day. But yeah, I'm gonna use a kind of like cool toned brown from this palette and apply that onto the crease as well using the same fluffy brush. Then taking the shade Brunette from the same Brunette palette from Melt, I'm gonna add that to the outer corner and kind of like take it to the like lash line to start smoking that area out and giving like the look a little bit of extra drama and depth. And then for the lid space, I'm going to go in with the shade Cork. I'm going to apply this very softly onto the lid and just kind of make sure to blend it, you know, really well into the crease. I still want the eyes to look very like soft, so I'm not trying to go in with like a super harsh line. So I'm also going to make sure to apply that color with a slightly fluffier brush and go in with my crease brush to blend out the edges. And now it's time for liner. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade Whatever Black. I'm going to use this to kind of like create the shape that I want for this liner and to really like bold out the inner corner. So I'm going to apply this onto the lash line and create like a winged eyeliner. I'm going to also connect it to the lower lash line and go like about maybe like a third of the way on the lower lash line with that eyeliner. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to make sure to line the very inner part of the inner corner, and I'm going to use little small like flicking motions to create like the inner wing. So that's kind of like the base of the liner. Once I have that down, I'll go in with the brown eyeshadow to smoke everything out. I'm going to do that bit by bit until I have like that smoky look that I'm going for. And that'll be pretty much it for the liner. I also use a little bit of concealer on the outer wing just to clean everything up so it's nice and like, you know, sleek and straight and everything. From there, I'll add my mascara. I used one from Valentino, went real bougie with it. Added a couple coats onto the top and bottom lashes, and then I just popped on my lash right after. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go back in to highlight the nose. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Mini Glow Obsessions palette in shade Medium, and I'm just gonna take one of the bottom shades from the palette and apply that onto the bridge and the tip of the nose to highlights. And then for my lip combo, I'm gonna use my two favorite lip pencils right now. One's from NYX Cosmetics. It's their Slide On Lip Liner in shade shade Urban Cafe. I'm gonna go in with that one first to just do like my normal lining of the lips, and then to create like that extra contoured effect, I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner pencil from LA Girl in shade Brown and just do a really thin line along the very edge of the lips. Lipstick is gonna be from Kaleidos Makeup. This is their Cloud Lab Lip Clay, and I believe it's in the shade Adobe, if I'm not mistaken. Really cute, like warm toned nude. You guys know how much I love like a good nude lip. And once I'm done applying that, I also added a little bit of Rem Beauty's lipstick in shade Roller Skates. It's a cute little peachy nude type of color, but it's very light. So I'm just gonna make sure to focus that on the very center. And that's the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's hair and makeup tutorial. Definitely let me know what you think of the look down below in the comments. How are you guys liking this little siren eye trend that's been all over like social media? Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel, because why not? You know, we create looks over here. Sending you guys lots of love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.